Nice. 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 Nice.
Newsflash! Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase. Accompanied by Clocky's TikToks, after 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
I already told you! We can talk things out!
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no...
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
A Galaxy Ranger?
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status, and none of them are pretty stories. I have a hard time believing you.
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on swings. Of course, I know you won't believe me, which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless. See the bullets in this gun? 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head. I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to first prove yourselves.
Recognize this?
It's a model fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The CN Joe really gave this to you guys?
Model fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Shenzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan. Its presence on board serves as the Shenzhou Alliance's official recognition of the Express. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo. And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights.
Now it's your turn.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. And we ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets. But I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is... Alright then. Feel free to toss any questions my way. Let's see if my answers can't turn your trust.
And why would I play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand to lose nothing.
All right then. Tell me, what kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
Oh, my friend, This question is a hard one. I don't think I can even consider us an organization to begin with. Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
This reply does not instill trust, and only...
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line. Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person. As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knock. And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift?
Second question. Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express?
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter. But I don't have an invite. And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nameless's.
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed guests?
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. A son of a nice lady posing as one. My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next. She scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some vital info.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter.
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron. And according to our informant, she could be an emanator of nihility.
That's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first...
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason would they have to bequeath strength unto mortals?
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. Otherwise, there'd be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. Even in the purest hunt, you'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably concepts created by people. To reckon that nihility emanators don't exist, well... So, do you understand now? Your companions are in danger, and it's pretty harrowing. If you don't want to believe me, you'd best send a message to them, but I'd advise you to move fast. We don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of what the memo keeper said is true. And that Acheron, who knows what she intends to do.
I don't intend to do anything.
That's not up to you. Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground. And that be it reality or dream, staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity. Since the day that the golden hour was completed. But now this night sky has been mercilessly severed. Died with the mist of nihility. And this whole event happened within the course of a single slash of a blade.
A single slash of a blade. isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades, just that the second one was faster.
That's not the point. Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if the harmony is all-embracing, I have no choice but to show some of them the door. For the sake of Penacony and the peace. The planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility. Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to tread the illuminated stage.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us. It's only polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to others. Penacony's Dream Master.
That's just another reason that you can't stay.
Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me.
We are one.
Is this the unity that the family espouses?
My mortal shell has long since dissipated. The Oak family's 107,336 offspring are now my eyes, ears, and mouths, spreading joy across dreams when required. And in times of essential need,
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave Penacony.
I am glad that you're an understanding one. Alas, I'm not asking.
If you think you can.
Are you threatening me?
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat. Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, "Why can't I?" The result has invariably been that they can't.
You are confident. But be reminded, the family is forgiving, but not weak. The cords of the harmony extend across worlds. If you do not comply, when the blade is unsheathed for even 137 individuals, that is how many heathens I have exiled since I became Dream Master. Among them were those who once severed my wings. And here I stand again, about to add another mark to the tally.
And you will die. I mean, all of you will. But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
A wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrongdoers, and criminals. But even the harmony itself will never welcome the self-annihilator of nihility. And even more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength is obviously a gift of the sleeping and shapeless, immeasurable and fathomless, like a tributary spawned from the abyss that brings death and sin. Acheron, a befitting name.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome. Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
Attention, please. The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction at Clock Studios theme park. The family has promptly responded to secure the area, and we're happy to report that there have been no injuries.
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them. But it vanished in an instant.
Excuse me. Are you talking about the clock?
Yeah, what about it? Oh, Miss Robin!
No need to worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. But
oh, it was just those chips you normally see everywhere. The green ones? They fell from...
And then those chips simply disappeared. It appears...
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean... those chips...
Shh. This technology hasn't been made public yet. It was originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival. Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my...
Oh, I see! Then it all makes sense now. I'll do anything to help make the Charmony Festival a success!
Thank you. As appreciation, I'd like to give you a token gift.
Oh...
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration. There could be an... All right. It looks like there are other guests who are also confused. I'll have to excuse myself. So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
The family promised they would protect the guests within the dreamscape. But I witnessed a group of organic life forms making their way to the theme park. And the family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited... However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The
Miss Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the theme. The family can try their best to protect their reputation, but as a guest, I don't...
But as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders where perhaps the dreamscape is not as perfect as promised. But there's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life...
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be
Of course. With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured.
You've had quite a bit to drink. Sure you're okay?
Hello. May I ask what happened here?
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job.
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape.
Rest assured, Miss Robin, we'll intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what...
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent?
Miss Robin, tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad faction...
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family. The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. Of course, the family did not agree. The results of the failed negotiations...
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and he'll have something to show for it soon. However, given the situation, the IPC surely won't let this go easily. Therefore, we are relying on you, Hound.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously.
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them this is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you, too. Please.
I can't believe I received a gift from Miss Robin. It feels like...
If trouble comes knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war. Rest assured, the dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound.
Miss Robin? That's the renowned...
I didn't expect to meet a fan here.
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin!
Preparation is important. But the ceremony is fundamentally about sharing the Great One's harmony with everyone. Regarding the recent mishap, I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member...
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone... Plus, I met that generous gentleman. He looked really out of it and kept talking to himself.
Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the...
Even if you say so, Miss Robin.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never...
Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone.
Huh? What was I...
Here, take this, little guest. This gift has been specially prepared for you. Make sure to take good care of it until the opening of the Charmony Festival. Then, when the show... you never know.
We're back to where it all began. You entered the golden hour from this place. And it is also from here where you will enter the It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's... I'm sorry. I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that instant before it killed me? So, Following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations. I intended to call upon death before you arrived. To solve the riddle using more direct means. And then invite you to join. It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria, miasma. But after the momentary numbness subsided, I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. And so, then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. And after all my attempts proved futile. It wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered, and that's it. That is all that's happened. So I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, now, let's leave this place. Take a deep breath and visualize the dream. 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. I never knew you could do this. Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
That is...
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins.
I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours.
I'm fine. I'll survive.
I'm not so sure about that.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to act.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Such a long tunnel.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the journey.
Is that...
It's in your script, too.
Sorry.
Their destiny won't change just because of... I told you before.
What about you, then? Is this the moment you've...
As always, it's a blank slate. It's...
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put...
Hey, don't take everything. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, but before that moment arrives, we can still choose what...
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. If that's your next stop.
Land of the dreams.
I hope you find whatever you...
Yeah. Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in Dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef. Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker. since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long...
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed. But from the whispers of the residents, I've heard of a...
It's that man again. Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does. Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready.
The real dreamscape, the land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
I'm really sorry for waiting until... 2 reasons. Firstly, the script. In the future that Elio saw, Sam and the Astral Express's confrontation was inevitable. I tried to break the that aside. There were also my personal motives. I wished to travel with you as Firefly, and not Sam. Thank you. Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. Elio's scripts used to revolve and expand around certain specific Stellarons. But with your appearance, this condition... Do you still remember that medical cabin I told you about? Well, that's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline. A Firefly Type 4 Tactical Heavy Assault Mech. It is the cradle of my vitality. And the meaning of my birth. And for the longest time it was... how I should have looked to the rest of the world. The timescale of Dreamflux Reef differs from reality. So we mustn't lower our guard. You're sensitive to Memoria. A slight misstep, and you could get lost in this memory zone.
Something on your mind? Let's talk. No wonder Miss Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary sheath. If it weren't for the fact that Aventurine's power originated from the Preservation, don't feel burdened by this. Even without that Stellaron inside you, Aventurine would still have found other methods to accomplish his goal. During your investigation, he shared a vital piece of information. Mikhail, the former watchmaker who collaborated with the family to construct the Benaconi, but this is precisely where the problem lies. You were clearly investigating a murder, and now with Firefly mentioning his name again, it's hard not to be suspicious. Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron Hunter identity and shared a lot of information. Who would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity was actually a young girl? For her, But she didn't reveal all her secrets. I just can't shake. I hope you've regained a little composure.
Keep going straight down this alley, and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
Did you also get kicked out of the beautiful dream? Tell me what I should do.
Hi there, friend from a... I hear the Watchmaker's legacy is right here.
What a huge clocky. Looks like the Watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef. There's a settlement of this size within the dreamscape, and all beyond the family's reach. The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like... What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are...
Not coming with...
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal...
Sure. Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, let's go. I'm sure you... Look, over there. The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the... We'd better check, just to be sure.
Perfect for me. And perfectly me.
I'm just a wallflower.
Interested in learning about the dynamics of boom?
Looks like there's been a...
Interested in learning about the dynamics of...
To breathe life. Just like poetry. Just like poetry. Just like poetry.
So this is the so-called freedom.
Let's have a toast to Dreamscape, stranger.
I remember when this place was...
No! Family will be done for! Done for!